what's happening right now from RTV6, the Indy Channel.
Metro police call them evil and predatory.
And their target? An elderly and mentally disabled man who was forced to give up thousands, in fact tens of thousands of dollars of his life savings.
But tonight we can report to you that the suspects are behind bars. Only on RTV6, Jack Reinhardt joins us live now with the incredible details and the damage done. Jack?
Well, Erica, for his safety, we're not going to identify the victim, but we can tell you that he has a college degree in business administration, but a series of health setbacks have left him mentally challenged. And tonight, police say 4 suspects, perhaps more, knew that and took advantage of it. Over a 3-day period, police say Andre Taylor extorted $1,000 from the victim to buy diapers and fund his daughter's 1-year-old birthday party at an Indianapolis restaurant.
He's been doing this because he's fearful. And they are relentless. They bother him, they harass him, they knock on his windows, they threaten to damage his house, his car.
And it began, police say, 3 years ago when some of the suspects offered to shovel snow from the victim's driveway and realized he was different and vulnerable.
They would call him all hours of the night, asking him for money, and then he would, out of fear, out of being scared, he'd go out and get the money.
And no matter what the day or the hour, the victim would go to an ATM and withdraw the maximum amount possible from his life savings. The victim bags groceries at an Indianapolis area Kroger store, where on one day he confided to his fellow employees that the men had forced their way into his house and robbed him. Concerned for his safety, his co-workers arranged for the victim to move out of his house. They basically hid him out until one day when the suspect showed up in the parking lot at work. And there, police say, they intimidated the victim into moving back into his house. Metro police have also arrested 19-year-old Marcus Hathaway and 20-year-old Cameron Wharton for intimidation. And police say that 18-year-old Jeremy Wharton used a handgun to back up his threats of intimidation. All told, investigators believe the 4 suspects may have extorted as much or more than $30,000 from their helpless prey.
I think it's just very evil. You know, instead of helping him shovel snow, they decided to pilfer his life savings.
Police say the victim simply lacks the coping mechanisms to defend himself, to even call police. And robbery detectives, outraged by the predatory and serial nature of this crime, vow that the investigation will remain open and ongoing. Reporting live, Jack Reinhardt, RTV6.